Here we are. The others should have arrived at their respective areas.
If we scour the city's red light districts separately, we'd be sure to find a lead on Lady Chiyo.
Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun, Aiko's Choice, is an expansion to the popular game from indie developers called Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun. For the purpose of this review, I shall only refer to this expansion as Aiko's Choice. So if you are new to this game, you may be wondering whether this game is worth playing, worth buying, and that's what I aim to cover for this 5-minute review. Firstly, let's cover the story. Aiko's Choice takes place in the middle of the main game. Whereas at the start of the main game, you have to find your 5 party members, but in this Aiko's Choice, you have already recruited all 5 party members. And in this campaign, Aiko, the female ninja who I'm controlling right now, has encountered an enemy from the past and has to use the party members to eliminate this former ally and now current enemy. The viewpoint of this story mainly takes place from the perspective of Aiko, hence the name Aiko's Choice. I'm quite happy to see things from Aiko's perspective and once again meet up with my old gang members I played in the previous game. Maybe at some point in the future I'll do a review of the main game, but right now I'll focus on this Aiko's Choice. I'm quite impressed that the Unity engine is able to provide such great art style to complement the story, and it shows here whether in the simplicity of the explosions or later if I can show you the swimming of the characters underwater. All these are beautifully displayed on this game, so I don't have really much complaints to say about the art choice. And all this art style, story, and will we all be for nothing if the gameplay was horrible. But I'm glad to report that the gameplay is actually good. Now, if you're ever familiar to those stealth real-time strategy games like Commandos or Desperados, then this is the exact genre that describes Aiko's Choice.
Our friends have reached the lighthouse island. You're right, Kuma.
Aiko's Choice puts you in control of the 5 party members and each with his or her own skills and abilities. This is an improvement from the main game, as at the main game it limits you to 2 to 4 characters at any one point of time in most of the missions. In fact, in the original Shadow Tactics, you only have one mission in which you control all 5 party members. In Aiko's Choice, you control all 5 party members for 2 of the missions. And that's 1/3 of the missions from Aiko's Choice. Yes, Aiko's Choice adds a total of 6 more missions, but 1 is an epilogue. As with any stealth real-time strategy game, you get the greatest sense of achievement when the carefully crafted plan comes together and you are able to execute your plan successfully. Sometimes this requires a lot of trial and error, and Aiko's Choice encourages you to save often. Unfortunately, Aiko's Choice doesn't come with a dedicated tutorial. It does have hints every now and then, but compared to the main game, Aiko's Choice is considerably much harder than the main game. In conclusion, I give Aiko's Choice an 8 upon 10. The gameplay is very fun and it's excellent. And one of the greatest joy I have is when a plan, especially coordinated with other party members, come together in fruition, just like this example. However, my complaints are that this game is essentially too short, and Aiko sometimes seems very underutilized, especially in places where there are no disguises. So she essentially cannot use one of her abilities in the absence of disguises. So I wish Aiko would play a big role in gameplay too. But other than that, it's an enjoyable ride and I do highly recommend this game. So do try out Aiko's Choice when you have the choice and the chance. Thank you everyone, and I hope you have a nice day.
It's Buddy. Better get some distance.
Show yourself! 4 crates!
I still can't shake the feeling that something is wrong. Lady Chiyo would never approve such a shoddy operation. Her plans were flawless, always, without fail.
Maybe she's just getting old.
Or perhaps there is more to this than meets the eye.